Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to mine any cryptocurrency on the unmineable you want on your CPU. So at the moment you guys can see I'm mining on my GPU or my graphics card, so I'm mining unmineable. I'm actually mining on the Ethereum network but mining BTT tokens just for a previous video. With this one I want to show you how to mine on your CPU and it doesn't affect your GPU mining at all. So first thing you want is to go to the unmineable website and pick the token or the cryptocurrency you would like to mine on your CPU. For example, let's say we wanted to mine Litecoin. Now when I say mine it, we're still mining certain things, so we're going to mine one of these four. We're going to mine Ethereum, ETC on the Kapao network, or RandomX for CPU. This is the one we're going to use. So we are mining on RX. Due to that, we're mining on Monero or RX. We're getting paid out in LTC. So that's how all this works. First thing you want to do is click Get Started with XMR and it'll open up a second page, and you can go here and download, or you can see any helps. This is a good starting point for what you want here, but what I recommend is go to XMRig, so type in xmrig.com and click download. When it downloads, it'll pop up in your download, double open it and you'll get a page like this. These won't be here, there'll be a few differences, but this is essentially what you'll get and that's what you need. So all you want to do, guys, is, let's say we want to, I think this is empty, yes it is, so we're going to rename this LTC CPU mining, and we're going to edit it. So we want to make a CMD file. All you have to do is click copy, paste, create a new one, and then once you've created a new one you can rename it and then delete it. When you get into the new CMD you've created, easiest way is to come up. Now if you're going to want to run and mine Monero through XMR, in the XMR you can click the wizard, and if you click the wizard it'll take you to this page and then it can go along. In my previous video on how to mine on your CPU, I explained how to set this up, but you go to your pool, you can see it's there, you can go down, make it whichever pool you want, you can wallet area, etc, etc. We're not going to be doing that, we're going to be using the unminables code. So all we want to do is copy this and paste it into here. Now that we've done that, all we want to do is go through over here to coin address worker name. So what we want to do is go back to our page here, and you can see that if you have a referral code you can lower your fee, or if not, so you just want to copy this, or if you want to use a referral code, please use this. I have a referral code in all my other videos. I'll post it at the bottom of this one. I will just open up this to actually get my referral code. So here it is. What we might do is just actually even copy that. That's off my GPU mining, but we'll go into this. So remember, it's LTC hyphen, semicolon, forget what that's called, address.worker. So the address is your wallet, so you want that to be your LTC address, as you can see here, and a worker name required is whatever you want the worker to be called. So for example, I'm going to type LTC, my Litecoin wallet address, which this one's just my Ledger one, I think. If not, it could be CoinSpot, I'm not sure. But your wallet address, dot, and then your worker. So my worker I'm going to call gaming CPU. I might do CPU lower, so gaming CPU, because that's my gaming computer and my gaming computer CPU. You can call it whatever you want. Hash, and this is my referral code. If I use my own referral code, I actually still get the 0.25% discount. So then you just click save, and that's all you want to do. So once that's done, you can see that I'm mining in the background. This is a little bit lower because I'm screen recording, but all you want to do is double click that. Once you've made that CDM file, or CMD, sorry, and I'll open up this one. Alright, we've made an error on that one. Sorry guys, I put X pause there, which it does, which we don't want. So close that out. Start that again. There we go. Now I'm running an AMD Ryzen 5, as you guys can see here. They do run ridiculously hot compared to my Intel cards, or my Intel chips, but you guys can see we are now getting accepted shares. So we're running on all 12 threads. I will show you in a second how to reduce that. Now if we click H, if we click H, you can see the 12 threads and this hash rate every thread's getting, and then the total. So 5688.6, so it's not bad. But you can see I'm running quite hot. I definitely don't want to put my poor CPU through this long term. So I am going to reduce this a bit. On my Intel cards, I have them running a lot higher than this, but I'm not going to do that for my CPU and my Ryzen computer. So we're getting the shares. I'm just going to have that running for the next couple of minutes to show you. So what we can do here is, even though we're using this folder, we can edit it and we can just copy our LTC address, paste it in the search bar of Unmineable, click search, and away we go. So with the workers, you can see RandomX if it wants to pop up yet. Alright, it hasn't come up yet because this is another one that I'm doing on a mobile phone. I'll get into that, but that should eventually pop up under our workers. The only downside to doing this is it runs really hot. So what you can do, because I don't want to run at all 12 threads all the time, I'm going to slow my computer down, it's going to go crazy. So turn that off and you'll see that my cooler is doing its job. It was just struggling against it. What I want to do is open up, go back to the CMD file, and I'm pretty sure, where'd I put it? At the end. Before the P, perfect. Just wanted to make sure so I don't tell you the wrong thing. All I want to do is 2 dashes, type in threads, equals, and let's go 6. Save that. Open it back up. And when we get kicked off, requires a PP argument. Alright. Save that. Come on. No active connection. Alright, we'll edit this one, edit this one. We've done pretty much the same thing. Hold on. Check my code's not wrong. So we got LTC, that, threads, equals P. We're going to copy that. We're going to close that, and we're going to copy that over there just to make sure that I didn't redo anything. That's running on 3 threads. Option requires a PP space P, so we're going to edit. We're going to dash space, close that off, save it, and run it. There we go. I just didn't put it in properly, so all good. Done. As you guys can see, we're now running on 3 threads, which this was hitting 72, 73 after a couple of minutes. It's sitting lower at 60. It's still not great, but we should get 63, 64 as a max temp on this one. But you can see if we go hash rates that we're only running on 1, 2, 3 threads, and we're only getting 2098 hashes rather than our connection algorithm RX, which is what we want, difficulty and connection time. And then if we want our results, no results, so we haven't got a share yet. Okay, so we're mining at about 3,700 less than what we were mining on before. But you can see the temperature's fairly steady around 61, 62. Here you go, so if we go results again, so you can see we've got a share here. So you've got our accepted shares 100%, the pool side hashes, your difficulty, your average result time, so 88.6 seconds to get that share. The effort 38.45%. Got another share, so if we click it, you'll see that our shares have updated 100%, and our difficulty and our effort. So on that, we are now mining officially Litecoin on our 3 threads. So if we go back here to Litecoin and we refresh, still haven't popped up, that's all good. Give it half an hour or so, it should pop up under here. That's all fine, 61. Right. If we cancel out of this, reopen our LTC, and we change that to, let's go 4. I'm happy around 64. 51 once it kicks in. Unsupported non-argument, so no active connection. I'm gonna double start. P argument, so P. It's really not liking when we change the threads. Get rid of that P space argument, and it'll probably ambiguous option. Yeah, no, it's ambiguous. There we go. So 4 threads, and our hash rate's going to be, hasn't worked out yet. We'll just give it a sec. There we go, 2697, so 2700. So we're getting about 600 hashes more than what we were getting on our 3 threads because we've got that extra thread running. Let's see what that does to our temperature. $62, $63, that's not too bad. I might leave that as you see the phone that I had mining, so if we go LTC, it's not going to pop up. Unmineable LTC. There we go, here we are. So, you can see the difference between my CPU only running, this will increase obviously, because we've only just kicked on, but the difference between my CPU running in my computer even at a third of what it can do, compared to a mobile phone I've got set up. I just wanted to yeah, I'll have to get all that sorted. But just wanted to get all that tested. I'll put a video up a bit in a couple of weeks to show you guys how to actually mine this on your phone once I get it all sorted out. And there you go, you can see that we're now mining on that. So if we update our balance, maintain workers, there you go, 2609, so it's catching up. So we're now mining fully on there, our Litecoin, and we're running at about 62, which is fairly good. You can bump that up or down, or you could go into your BIOS settings and change your BIOS settings and mess with your CPU voltage and your fan speed and get it to stay cooler if you want. But that's as simple as it is. It hasn't affected my GPU mining at all. So we haven't lost any hash off my GPU mining, but we're mining quite comfortably on the CPU. So that's all done. I'll put another video up tomorrow about how to actually, now that we've done all this, to how easily you can duplicate it and change it to any of the other unmineable tokens. Alright, thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.